is suggesting that it's using this muscle to hold so tight and hold all the time that the body says, well, let's make it a bone. And it starts infusing mineral salts and things like calcium into the muscle to harden it. Now, it's never going to make it into a bone, but that's when you get that crunchy sound when you move that shoulder around. You'll get the crunching because there are minerals being deposited, little sharp, spiky things being deposited in there.
Almost like a bone spur in a way?
It's like a bone spur, except it's in your muscle.
Right. So movement like this, can that kind of break it up?
It will help.
Yeah.
The other thing we want to do is see if we can get this muscle to release and open so that the length of the muscle can be extended. This is the levator scapula, and it attaches to C2, 3, 4, the second, third, and fourth highest vertebra in the neck. Drops down into your back and onto the top inside corner of your scapula. And this muscle is called the levator scapula. It really means it elevates the scapula, the bone back here. And so we need to open that out. And that's good. Rotate. And then look down that way. And we'll try to get a little bit of stretch through here. Now come back to center. And this time, look this way. There you go. Now that'll start the stretch. And now tilt away from the side that you are stretching. And increase the rotation if you can. There you go. And drop the head. There you go. And then back to center.
So basically just finding that, moving my head in different directions.
Yes.
Gently moving downward there. And then coming up and kind of bending it backwards, shortening it.
No.
No?
What we're going to do instead is rotate toward the side that we're going to stretch.
Got it.
And then drop the head the other way. Feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like it's right here?
Yeah. And also, of course, right here.
Yes.
Right.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, and this part of it here is the trap. It's a wire in the trapezius.
All right. Thank you.
You can bring your right hand over your head and touch your left ear. And we're going to do the same thing, nodding forward and backward. This is a Hanna somatic movement. Now we're getting a little bit more feedback to the brain. So the top hand isn't pressing very hard, or very heavy, I should say, onto the head. You can also wiggle that left shoulder forward and backward as a way to explore where you're carrying tension. So you're just squeezing and releasing and coaxing those muscles in the neck and the upper shoulders to relax. Great. And then the next time, bring your chin to the chest, release the hand. Let's swing over to the other side. Bringing the left hand up and over to touch the right ear. And again, explore the space between the right ear and the right shoulder by wiggling that right shoulder forward and backward. If there's a spot that you find is extra tight, you can stop in that spot and do micro movements. Remember to breathe. Awesome. And next time the chin is towards the chest, let's release the top hand. Let's circle over to the other side. I'm going to give you one more choice. Bring that right hand up and over your head. Touching your left ear. And this time, if you want to bring your left fingertips to touch the left side of your neck and upper shoulders, and like playing the piano, just use your fingertips to explore the tight spots. I can feel some nice knots on my left shoulder, up above my left shoulder especially. And just kind of dig and rotate your fingertips perhaps in round circles. There's no right or wrong with this. Just be careful how much pressure you're applying with your top hand. Sometimes I like to use an audible breath just to release that secret tension. Drop the chin to the chest and roll over to the other side. Again, this is just optional. Reaching the left hand up and over to touch the right ear, and then the right fingertips exploring all the way up and towards your skull, the occiput. And if you find a tight spot, you can even just hold pressure with the right fingertip and just nod the head forward and backward, encouraging that muscle to relax. Good. To the next repetition, you can release the hands and bring the chin back to the chest and roll up slowly. When you get to the top, you can roll your shoulders up and back, big circles. Open your breath and change directions. Good. Return back to neutral. Place your hands, palms facing up on top of your knees. And let's take a deep breath together. Exhale through the mouth.